Many people think that because there's a memory chip in the meters that that's good enough. The problem with that is if you come to me or to the doctor, to your doctor, and they go through that little memory and they start pulling those numbers up, they might say, oh, October 22nd, your blood sugar was 257. Why'd that happen? Most likely you're not going to remember. I would suggest that you write them down at least for a while so you can get a good feel for them. Kind of like how you're supposed to, balance your checkbook, you're supposed to write things down. Now I realize not everybody does that either, but write those numbers down and make little notes to yourself so you kind of know why those things are happening. If there's certain foods that you eat and your blood sugar comes out really well, you might want to repeat those foods. If there's certain foods that make your sugar shoot up over 300, you might want to avoid those kind of foods. So use that log book. And again, you want to look at every morning what your blood sugar is. You want to look at before lunch to see how well your breakfast calories were utilized. You want to look before supper to see how well your lunch calories were utilized. And before you go to bed to see how well your supper time calories were utilized. Because especially if you're taking insulin, there's all the insulins have different timing and actions on them. And so you want to see how it's affecting that certain part of the day. Again, every insulin has a different action, and you want to make sure that that is the right dose for you based on those blood sugar results. That's how you're going to measure whether or not it's working for you.